Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information of the happenings where they happen for all over Obodo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all of us of freedom around the world. If this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. This is the only way you can support the good work we are doing for you on this channel. That's the only way you can say to us, guys, you guys are doing well. Meanwhile, let's go down to the news proper as it the hot. Atiku Abubakar has uh, presented 118 exhibits in the case against Tinubu. Meanwhile, I'm wondering what these exhibits are going to do now that Tinubu has actually become the president of Nigeria. Because, of course, you and I know how Nigeria works. Somebody might decide to wave a side eye on that. But if you have studied Nigeria right from inception, and up till now, you will understand what works and what does not work in Nigeria and how Nigerian system of government and their own kind of politics and democracy takes place. Now, these people were not able to do anything before the inauguration, and I wonder what is actually going to happen after inauguration now that Tinubu has actually become the president of Nigeria. Meanwhile, follow me down. Let me take you down to the news as it hot. A total of 118 exhibits have been presented before the five-member panel of the Presidential Election Petition Court by the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar. In his case against President Bola Tinubu, Atiku and the PDP approached the tribunal to challenge the Independent National Electoral Commission declaration of Tinubu, who contested under the All Progressive Congress as the winner of the February 25th election. Tinubu emerged as the winner of the election with 8,794,726 votes. Atiku and the PDP, in their claims against Tinubu, stated that the president was not duly elected by the majority of lawful votes cast at the election. They also alleged that the president was at the time of the election not qualified to contest. Enyitayo Jegede, one of Atiku's lawyers, presented the court with his first set of exhibits at the commencement of the hearing on Tuesday. Some of the exhibits tendered in evidence included certified copies of the results of the presidential election from the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory. Other exhibits include printouts of data obtained from the bimodal voters accreditation system and record of the number of permanent voters cards used for the election across the 36 states and the FCT. All exhibits tendered were admitted as evidence. Respondents in the case reserved their objection to any of the documents until their final written address. No witnesses were called by petitioners during the hearing. So I'm looking at these exhibits and the rest of them. Of course, you know that P2B of the Labour Party said that he needs 7 weeks to also provide his evidence that the election, there was some unruly in that election, that he needed 7 weeks to do that. Meanwhile, the court gave him 3 weeks to be able to provide all the evidence and also all the witnesses that he needs. Now, Atiku Abubakar has also come up with about 118 exhibits to prove that the election was fraudulent, that Tinubu is not the rightful owner of that 25th February mandate election that was concluded. But the issue now is that Tinubu is now the president of Nigeria, and he is His Excellency, as it stands now, the chief of the armed forces of the Federation. Now, how are these people going to tackle this matter since Tinubu has now become the president? They were not able to tackle this matter when Tinubu has not yet become the president of Nigeria before the inauguration. and they are coming up now with this S-beat. Is it that they are playing or what, or they are making fun of themselves? Because you and I know what Nigeria is all about. You know how Nigerian system works. If you could not stop Tinubu from becoming the president of Nigeria after the election, is it now that he had already won the election that you can stop him from becoming the president of this nation? I don't think that that is going to be easy. Even if it is going to be possible, it is not going to be easy as long as Nigeria is concerned. If something like this happened in a place like maybe America, Canada, Australia, and maybe all these countries, apart from, forget about South America. The South America and Nigeria is as if they are doing the same thing. Had they been anywhere to be maybe in America, in UK, in Switzerland, in Poland, all those developed first world country, if you are telling me that there is a possibility of whosoever that claims that the mandate belongs to him, we get it back, I'll agree with you, because there is fairness in judgment and order. The court is the hope of the common man. But when it comes to the issue of Nigeria, my brother, the court is not the hope of the common man, and you cannot collect what is in the mouth of the tiger. Yes, as it stands now, the matter has entered into the mouth of the lion, and there is no way you can go to the mouth of the lion and collect what is there. And this is not even a single lion. This is a lion that is protected by other heavily lions gathered around him. So how do you think that the PDP and the Labour Party can go about this? People are still waiting. Uh, People are still waiting to see what is actually going to happen. They are still waiting what is actually because they are waiting for P2B to come up with his own evidence to see, because P2B told his members to be calm, that as long as the mandate is concerned, that the mandate belongs to them. Maybe it's going to be after the next 4 years. Maybe it's going to be after next 4 years that will happen. So I think what these people should do is to wait for the next 4 years. Yes, because some of you might start commenting badly about what I'm saying, but you and I know what works in Nigeria and what does not work in Nigeria. Now let's go down to another news. This one is coming from Sinkuti. Sinkuti lambasts journalist David Hundeyin obedient for mocking him over police detention. Nigerian Afrobeat singer Sinkuti has lambasted journalist David Hundeyin and supporters of P2B, the candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, popularly known as Obedience, for condemning him after he was caught on video slapping a policeman. The video generated mixed reactions, leading to his arrest following his visit to the State Police Command to see the commissioner. On May 13th, Sinkuti was charged before a Saboyaba Chief Magistrate Court in Lagos, presided over by Adeola Olatubosun, for alleged assaulting a police officer on Third Main Inland Bridge in Lagos. Speaking in pidgin English in video, Sin accused Ndoyin of lying against him. He also accused Obedience of trying to set him up while he was detained in prison for 8 days. Sin said he is the one who looked for trouble by talking as Obedient. Are you obedient? I am seeing the move you people are making. The Obedience still want to set me up inside the prison. Thank God for ASS. They don't know that the Ancestral Secret Service is always working. Even inside the cell, they were with me for 24 hours, watching and guarding to make sure mosquitoes did not bite me. Have you never ever seen or heard that someone went to jail and was not bitten by a mosquito? That was me. They wanted to set me up, but the ASS got me. All these fake journalists can't back up what they are saying. They can't back up what they are doing because they know what is behind it. The nonsense they spew as facts, even when they tell the truth, they are lying because the truth has an agenda. They are not saying it for people to know about it. They are saying it so that they can get something from somewhere that is sinister. Even when they do something that is right, it is wrong. Some people have gone to lie that Oxford University hosted David Hundeyin. Oxford doesn't know you. Who are you? Why are you lying that Oxford hosted you? They use that for clout chaser. Everything they do is about clout. In March, Sim said he was responsible for having Hundeyin kicked out of Oxford University. Hundeyin had been axed from Oxford University for alleged misconduct bordering on misogynism, sexism, and racketeering. Hundeyin, alongside Onyeka Nwelue, a Nigerian author, was altered from school after the launch of the journalist's most recent book on the university's premise. But Sin said he was the one who made the call that put Hundeyin into trouble. In his recent video, Sin said when he was locked up by the police, some people mocked him by asking why he did not make a cell to get himself out of the situation since he knew how to make a call to get him into trouble. When they locked me up, they were saying that I said that I made phone calls. Why wouldn't I make phone calls to be released? It is because I don't know any oppressor. How can I make phone call for them to release me? This proved that they lied against me during the election that Bola Tinubu, newly sworn in Nigerian president, is Sin's fan, and Sin is following some politicians. I didn't call anybody because there was nobody to call. If I had godfathers, would I have spent 8 days in prison? Meanwhile, I'll be cutting down the curtain here. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and hit the subscription button for me, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news enter, now you will be the first one who collect them. Thank you for listening, my wonderful people. We love you.